So in 2019, I worked at a full-blown sex club in Atlanta off Fulton Industrial. If you know, you know. Saw the ad on Craigslist.
That sound like trapeze. That sound like trapeze, bro. I ain't never been to trapeze. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never been to trapeze. I used to want to go to trapeze. Okay? Now, before y'all start judging me and be like, oh, you a sexual deviant, let me explain. Please let me explain. I didn't know nothing about trapeze until my mans told me about it. And the way he found out was because some dude he was cool with, that he used to hang out with, the dude moms used to go to trapeze, right? And she used to invite him. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, why is she inviting you to go to a swingers club? Light bulbs start setting off. So I'm like, yo, let me see what she look like. So he showed me a picture of her. Now, mind you, she about 40. She got him in her early 40s or mid 40s. Because at this time, we like in our 20s. I want to say I'm like 22, 23. I'm not sure. We in our 20s, right? So I seen her and I'm like, I'll go. If she need a chauffeur, I'll go. I'll do it. What's up? Line it up, man. That was my whole thing. I'm like, she little mature Hispanic cougar, and you in here playing games, bro. She obviously inviting you to go for a reason. So listen, if you don't want to go, it's fine. Put me in the game, coach. I don't know your man's anyway. That's your friend. I don't know him. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go. That's why I wanted to go. Now, did I know what was going on in trapeze? No, I just knew it was one of them places where you could go with a joint and you could meet some joints. That's all I needed to know. Later on, though, I found some things out about that environment and the Pineapple Society that made me rethink my decision.
Applied, she called me in, told me to come in the next day. Barely interviewed, I was hired on the spot. First night, she shows me around. You walk in. First of all, everybody has to pay like a membership. Membership for women is cheaper than the membership for men. And I believe if you're a couple, it's like the same price for a woman. Something like that. They didn't sell alcohol. It was bring your own bottle, but you would have to check your bottles in. And then whenever you wanted a drink, you would have to get it from the bartender. Which
Trapeze. Yep.
I wasn't naked or anything. I had to wear a corset and some type of stockings or like some type of tight bottoms. The money was ass, but like I said, so the first night I worked there, I call myself being on a fast, a spiritual fast. I don't know how I was on a spiritual fast when I was trying to work at a sex club. I don't know. So I was working in the front of the lounge and I just didn't feel good. Like I tried so hard to stay because I figured, first of all, there was porn on all the screens. It was hard, like people was just staring at me, and then I just didn't feel good. So my very first night, I probably lasted there like 20, 30 minutes into the shift, and then I went home. But I came back the next day, I ended my fast, I just started eating, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it another shot. So my second shift there though, like, they were like, oh, we did not think you was gonna come back. And I'm thinking like, I didn't think I was gonna come back either. But we just start working and everybody's cool as hell. But when the people start coming in, it's like they gravitated towards me because they knew I was a new person or they was trying to gauge me out. What I didn't know at that time is there was a lot of regulars. And when I tell you, it was all types of people there, like every single race you can think of, every single age group, every single type of person, like doctors, lawyers, policemen, firemen, witches, freaking Jezebels, like every single type of person you can think of was there. So in the front room, I want to say like everybody can walk around either with a towel or a robe or naked. I can't really remember like the rules. But when you start working in the back bar, that's when you start seeing all like the crazy shit too.
Yeah.
I mean, there was winkies everywhere, like just everywhere. There was this one couple that came. So I don't know what agreement they made before, but the guy went off and went to go mess around with some girl. So the girl was sitting at the bar with me, and I didn't know she even had a husband or anything. But me and her just talking, and me and her just drinking her bottle. She pouring me up, we taking shots. She the bartender at this point. So she starts getting lit. And I mean, we're at a sex club, so I'm really thinking she alone because she starts giving this guy. But then another guy
man.
walks up and another guy walks up, and I'm telling you, it's like probably 4 or 5 guys like crowded around her waiting to get some. And she's giving them.
I have friends who have been to trapeze, and I was asking questions. I'm like, yo, listen, I ain't gonna go in there and see no crossing the street activities, am I? He's like, nah. When I went, nah, I ain't see no crossing. Nah, I ain't see none of that, bro. It's, shorties will come in, they want you to da 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 da, and y'all can even go in a private room with somebody, or y'all can be in the public. You have your choice. I was like, word? Okay, I'm curious about it. But then one of my mans, he didn't go to trapeze. He went to another swingers club, and he had some shorty. He had 2 stories. There's one story where he had a shorty with him, and they're in their corner doing what they doing. She giving them the Hoover vacuum, and he said dudes just started walking in there and just looking at him, touching themselves. I'm like, wait, so y'all doing what y'all doing, and these dudes is just choking the chicken? He like, yeah. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't comfortable with nothing. I ain't comfortable with no situation like that.
Awesome top. And her husband comes in and he flips the out. He drags her. Like, I don't know how, if he wasn't racist before, he's racist now. I don't know. To walk up and see your lady giving 4 different shades of black men top, like, but you're at a sex club. Like, what do you expect?
Unless you and your partner is into that type of stuff, bro, don't bring your wife there. If you're going to bring somebody there, bring somebody that you don't really rock with like that. Now, after that whole situation, you and that person probably not going to talk that serious no more. To even think about going to a place like that, I was going through some shit. Because even with me, like, making them type of rules up, like, bro, I ain't going to see no crossing the street activities. What the I'm gonna do if I walk in there and I see some crossing the street activities? I'm gonna get disgusted, but it's like I put myself in that position.
Swingers club, sex club, tomato. I don't know, but here's part 2. So just to finish that story, when I said he dragged her, I literally meant he literally dragged her. Like, when he dragged her from the back bar, I didn't see her again. But I forgot to mention, she was sitting at the bar and she was tipping amazing. Like, she just kept putting 20s in the tip jar. Come to find out, though, he came back the next day looking for her wallet. She lost $800. So he came from out of town, saw his lady giving 4 black guys and lost $800. Choose your partners wisely. But that's honestly nothing compared to this next story. Picture this. Guy walks in, 6'7", super long dreads, clean, chain on, one of those types. I'm thinking he's a football player or something. Maybe even a rapper. Everybody keep telling me like, no, he's nobody. He's just nobody. I'm like, all right. What really made me think he was somebody though is because the girl he brought in was bad as f***. Long straight hair, could have been a wig, I don't know. Butter pecan, Puerto Rican looking thing. Beautiful. Could have just been a light-skinned black girl. I don't know. She was cute though. Short and thick too. She was about my height, but way thicker, like way thicker. So they come in together, but they're not together. They're together, like they come together, but they're not in a relationship. At least that's what I get from it.
That's how I was gonna play it. That's how I was gonna play it. I was gonna bring some joint that I was talking to that I knew was with all the freaky shit, and we was gonna go for the experience. I know y'all judging. Don't judge me. It never happened. I started having second thoughts.
She's one of those standoff baddies. She's chilling at the bar, cooling. You can tell she's really like, what the f*** am I doing here? But she's trying to keep it cool. I don't know if she's trying to impress him. I don't know. He's friendly as f***. Like, he's there on a mission. And honestly, like, he's a hot commodity there. Like, all the ladies want him. The old ones, the young ones, the ugly ones, the fat ones, everybody wants him. So, towards the middle of the shift, I go to the back bar because I have to work at the back. I go back towards the front. And she's coming out of the locker room. And bruh, I didn't even know what I was looking at because I had a couple of drinks in the back bar. But as I'm getting closer and closer, I literally thought I was looking at something demonic. I thought her face was morphing. And I just started screaming because I literally thought I was tripping out. But no, somebody just f***ed this girl up. One of her eyes was swollen shut. The other one was dark as hell. She had blood running, dripping. Like, her mouth was bloody. Her lips were swollen. I couldn't even recognize the girl. And I realized, like, everybody's tripping the f*** out. Like, this is all happening at the front, at the back bar. It's their own little, our own little area, so I don't know what's going on. So I didn't even realize, but the security guard and the bar back are already beating his ass for doing that to her. And when I tell y'all, they beat this ass from inside of the club to outside of the club. Like, they straight mopped the floor with this nigga. Mind you, it was gonna take about 2 or 3 of them, because this was a big ass. I'm thinking he's finna turn into the Incredible Hulk or something, because, bruh, he runs to his car so motherfucking fast. And I'm thinking, like, okay, everybody's good. Like, I'm trying to call this girl an Uber. Everybody's trying to call this girl an Uber. This girl's trying to get back to him. They're like,
Bro, first off, they should have prevented him from going to his car. You whooping somebody ass like that, and you have reason for whooping their ass like that? Nah, they not going to their car. Call the police. Police gonna have to escort him to their car. Now, I don't know if he went to get the strap, but that would be the first thing going through my mind. Or he finna go get the strap. He finna light this bitch on fire.
she's like, where is he at? Where is he at? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, f- him. Like, you can come over at my house. Like, he trying to kill you. Like, bro, a couple minutes go by. This comes back with a gun. I'm like, when I see that shit, I'm like, oh, everybody's for save yourself. So I run inside. I mean, everybody runs inside. And I didn't hear any gunshots or anything. The bartender, barback, and security guard, they all come back inside. Come to find out, he was mad because she was talking to the barback. I'm like, she didn't even suck it. She didn't even touch it. Like, what? And we just get on to the shift. Like nothing happened. At the end of the day, shit like that happens. And if you're on the clock, drinks are still hard, coochies are still wet, so we got drinks to serve. Welcome to the trap.
I reacted to another video that she posted on TikTok. And I was trying to figure out where I knew her from, right? Or if I knew her. Turns out I do. Now, I don't know if she remember me, but we used to go to the same weed man. Me and her used to go to the same weed man. Shout out to my boy Mike, bro. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I didn't know you worked at that spot. From what I remember, like, you was like a tree hugger. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the motherfuckers that burn incense and shit like that. It's cool if you on your freaky shit, bro. But if you a sexual deviant, you find yourself in situations like that. Like, this is some Diddy shit. In my situation, I was just listening to people, and people was talking about their experiences going to these clubs. And I was like, damn, that's something I want to try. I let my curiosity almost Diddyfied me. My curiosity almost Diddyfied me, bro. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog. It's free. It is free for you to subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.